Hello everybody, welcome to Go Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? I thought I'd do a read about what is the next best thing that's coming for you. I feel like there's a lot of really magnetic magic energy right around the corner for a lot of us. So we're going to try to identify where that might take place, whether it is within our love sector, breakthroughs in a family way. There's all kinds of options. I'm trying to block the cat because she wants to walk right through the middle of all of this. So I'm trying to make her a little pathway. She loves the velvet covering on this. And I wanted to show you my newest creation. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I did a beautiful smoky lavender purple stoned crown. I just love this. I thought it was very simplistic and lovely, as the cat thinks also, because she thinks she'll just lay in the middle of everything. So I'm going to place this in my store. And I like to do the demi crowns because they fit right on your head. You prop them on and it falls like right at the right part of your head. And then regular crowns, they really have to be made to measure, but these have flexibility and fit much more comfortably. So I like the demi crowns. But I loved the colors, the beautiful, like just smoky lavender. I was like, oh yeah. All right, so now on to the read, and we're going to try to get this girl to move over a bit. Come on, come over here. Good girl. Yeah, she likes to be right in the middle of everything. Okay, you guys. So right away, I'm hearing a message. We have three choices, but this is definitely like Page of Cups time. She just is so loving this. She either has to be like on my lap or on this. So, this is serendipity time. This is magic. It's like, we really need to be open and alert for unexpected miracles and come in. This is kind of like when the pigs fly time, right? I feel like all the cards are really in your hands, and whatever you focus on and cultivate, and you're going to have enthusiasm for, excitement, curiosity, it's going to bring everything in for you. So, it's one of those things too where we just get these wildly eclectic ideas and plans, and when we start to really hone in on the specifics about it, we make it to come. It's like that strange, unique thinking when you're just lying there right before bed and you're like, oh wow, you see colors and patterns and ideas. But this time it's like your creativity, your business ideas, everything is just coming full spectrum, and you're putting it into play. So it's like new unexpected trajectories in business, magic and synchronicity all aligning for you, you having a lovely open heart with this, and just being ready to do this, and finding a nice balance between your creative side and also your industrious, productive side that gets things done and helps things really formulate this big plan. So we are going to start with our three choices. Number one is whale, live as a fully conscious being. Number two is dolphin, live joyfully in the present. Number three is turtle, be joyful and trusting. I like everything's like be joyful, and these are all beautiful water critters, right? All the playful, beautiful water creatures that remind us of summer. All right, so first we're going to tap into, I'm going to pull two of these because I always feel like these help within like what part of your nature is coming out, and also what house things are taking place sometimes, because that's a big indicator too. It's some can be that house of profit when we're really putting our business sense on. Some can be great emotional connections, new friendships, and all of that. So let's start with number one. That Sagittarius, that's my sign, the Voyager. So you're going to be very enthusiastic about things, very philosophical. You're going to be on a nice independent streak, ready for adventure, very happy-go-lucky, but yet ethical. I always feel like in any business or personal aspect of your life, you have to be ethical, right? Get that compass north. We don't need to lie, cheat, steal, undermine, or do anything haphazard or shoddily, right? When we give it our best, why attempt anything unless we're going to give it our absolute attention, right? I think that's one of the reasons I started to design and make jewelry. I would get so disappointed if I would order something or buy something that I'd take it home and the clasp would fall off, the stone would fall out, and I thought, what kind of company wouldn't be absolutely, and I realized when things have to be mass produced, they're definitely not done as well. And I thought, I want to make my own jewelry, and I don't want to gift anybody something that could possibly fall apart after I give them to them, because I don't know where where these pieces really came from, if they were mass produced in China or whatever. That sort of thing, where I wanted things ethically done and done well and made well. And also it's a really cool experimental time for you where you're lucky because You're getting out of your comfort zone and you're experimenting and you're trying new things. So this is just going to be you bringing in and manifesting things. Okay, nice. So fifth house, this is where it's all going to be happening. Your passion, performance, entertainment, creativity, love affairs, passion, pleasure, parties. This is social. This is your next best thing too, because you're out there and you really want to embark on a new journey and have new experiences. You are going to bring those in. Personal romances, passionate, fun, enduring times with people. You're like, you know what? I don't want to be home alone. I don't want to have a fear based reality where I can't have something or do something because I put these strange, weird hindrances on myself mentally, thinking I'm either not worthy or I don't have what it takes when I absolutely do. It's a consistent flow of good times, laughter, friendships into your world. Yeah, and practice, and we practice all this so it becomes a natural state. You saying yes to things, you wanting to go out and meet and greet and see and do, right? So let's see what's going on. Ooh, we have 9 of Cups. She's driving me crazy. It's like she just can't stay off of this. Ooh, wow, an 8 of Cups. Big cups time. You see all this emotion, all these offerings, all of this. And justice. Yeah, this is saying too, you're getting some nice karmic rewards right now. You know, very mature emotional energy. And that's very deliberate. When we know that we're calm and confident, it's like we're never trying to put on a facade or pretend we're something we're not. You're like really stepping into your beautiful, authentic self, and it's important. You know, you're feeling generous. Other people around you are noticing your beautiful emotional balance. People that are friendly and wise are coming into your spectrum, so you're going to meet some really cool people. And this is also like really great streamlined decision making. Like, I'm going for this, I want this, I want to be in the pursuit of excellence, I want to have some autonomy here. My willpower is going to help me within this to succeed and do what I want to do. I feel like, yeah, it's that beautiful cultivation of enthusiasm for the unknown and going out and getting that. And because of that, you're bringing in love, you're bringing in adventure. And along with this, I feel like when you kind of get on that magic carpet ride of I can do anything, be anything, or go anywhere, you're not overly sensitive. You just keep going and you're not trying to control the whole process. You're just finding inspiration, you're finding energy, you're honing new skills and passions, and you're just going and you're thriving and growing in a really magnificent way. And I feel too, there's a lot of infectious enthusiasm with what you want to go out, and people want to help you do that as well. So this is definitely in your relationships and beautiful bonds that you're forming. And also just, you know, you want the element of surprise in your life, group 1. So you're going for that as well. I like how this is like a cool big tilt-a-wheel. But when I first saw this, it looked like it was exploding, but I'm like, oh, it's just watermelons and flowers, you know, the huge. So that's you guys, group 1. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, you guys. And all my links are down below. If you need a private read, I get back to you within 48 hours with your reading. Come see me on Instagram and get in on the Emerald Ring giveaway. The drawing is on Monday, and I just choose 2 cards. It's all just luck. So just say your name is Clown 7 and I pull a CL, and that's your moniker, and you're the first one that I come across on the stream, because if you follow, you're automatically entered, and then you win. Or if your name is, it can be Clara Love, things like that. It's just a simple process that I like to do that. So come on over. All my links are down below as well, you guys. In my Etsy store, the beautiful crown is in there. I just love this. These stones just like take my breath away. I think I'm going to do more pieces in this because I love purples, but I like hushed kind of tones. So now we're on to number 2, which is dolphin. Live joyfully in the present. Absolutely. There's no other time we should be living than in the present. Whatever we're experiencing right now, we should experience 100% and be aware of all the nuances and all the fun. Oh, wonderful. The first group got beautiful Sagittarian energy, and you guys have this beautiful Aries energy. So you're ready to self-start, to dare. You have fierce, assertive, fiery, exhilarating, let's go do this, let's make this happen energy. You know, this courage is going to come up. And I think what happens is we reach a certain stalemate in our life, and we're like, you know what, I'm going to conduct my life in a way where I want results. I don't want to sit and think that things are just going to arrive for me, majestically. We have to have some kind of follow through. We have to have some kind of vision, right? Because we can think as many thoughts as we want, but then we have to put action towards it. And then when we do that, you start to realize that your potential is limitless to have all these things, do all these things, and you're going to be in the pursuit of it and really tune into your desires. Wait, feel, laugh, enjoy, feel, taste, all your five senses, explore, and really get connected to source energy, which helps you grow and glow. You also have your destiny card. I feel like you feel plugged into your destiny. You're starting to recognize what it is that you want. Soul school. This is your soulmates, your tribes people coming in, where you can kind of identify them energetically, where you're like, you know what? I was kind of on this treadmill of just acceptance of when I met somebody, they became my friend. It didn't matter whether they were growing or being helpful in any manner. It was like you were just kind of just treading water. But now you want people that interest you and light your fire and are not always just complaining or having problems or drama in your life. You want something different. You're practicing a new path, this beautiful North Star. Listen, I want to be honest, upright, and always be further reaching for the best me. And in order to do that, it depends on the people I also hang around, right? Our environment and the people that we hang around with start to rub off on us, for sure. You ever just get in a group at work or somewhere where everybody's just kind of gossipy and they're kind of like slamming somebody, and it's like everybody's kind of like on that crazy level, and then you have people that are discussing fun things like vacations, ideas, and artwork, and then your vibration goes up. So we are, we're kind of tapped into the energy that's constantly circulating around us. So you're trying to kind of up your game in all of this. Yeah, see, you're a lot of new friends coming in. I definitely feel that. Look at this Six of Wands. Oh, you're going to be really, really, this is really spectacular. Okay, nobody is getting away with anything anymore in this Seven of Swords. You're going to be able to see people for who they truly are. If they're trying to do whatever, intellectual theft, if they're just trying to get away with things, stealing your ideas, your time, whatever it is. I feel like this is more the thief of time. You see this bird, it went and gathered other people's keys and flew away with them. Nobody else is going to have access to your, private and deep thoughts. They're not going to have access to your resources because you are saying, no, thank you. I'm not making this available anymore because these people are virtually just stealing your time and effort. So you're stopping that and you're going to pastures new. Now you're realizing I want to be inspired. This is a new creative beginning, newfound inspiration and energy, really honing new skills and passions. And you're going to have a lot of new solutions and ideas and fun things that you're working through that are very helpful for you in a lot of ways. I mean, I feel like you're going to be on purpose, on time, and just charging readily forward. And you're going to have this kind of beautiful strategic momentum that helps you get all these positive outcomes because you're consistently going for that. You're looking for good people. You're looking for good energy. You're looking for good results and solutions. And most importantly, it's like, because you're so present moment aware, it's like all those diamonds and rough diamonds and everything that's all along the path, you're just picking them up. And I feel like you're putting this great puzzle together, and now people are celebrating you. Some of you guys, this is the brush with fame card too. This is being absolutely celebrated in a huge way. So I feel like you're going to come up with something. It could be intellectual for school. It could be an important paper. It could be something for work, a project, a creative endeavor, something, a painting you just painted, and all of a sudden it has such fervor and energy around it, and people are all going to want to be around that and have what you have what you are, want what you have to offer to the world in a really big way. This is motion, and it's going to gather change for everything in the better. And you striving for excellence and having this great singular focus is really bringing this beautiful conquering magic into your life, where you're just succeeding and going well beyond your wildest dreams, going, well, I thought this was a good, even a great idea, but I didn't know it was so, spectacular on such a grand level, but other people are like, fantastic. And part of that is you recognizing that person doesn't work, this idea doesn't work, that doesn't go. I'm going over here to find out this solution. I'm going to work on this. I want to change things for the better. All the powerful energies circulating around you, using your determination, intelligence, and wit to do what's right, and just formulating this new path of success for yourself, group 2. So beautiful energy, you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Melanie. Glad to have you over here. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And if you do, and then you follow me on Instagram, you're automatically entered in all my giveaways, all my free jewelry. I might pop a crown in there next week. I've been doing, like, you guys that really like the rings and the rainbow crystals. And yeah, for all you guys that really like that rainbow crystal, I now have them available in my shop if you want to go in there, because it was such a hot demand. I made a few for a contest and everybody went berserkaloids and wanted them. And there was a big wave of stuff that sold that I did through my DMs, but now I have more in the store as well, you guys. So that is that. And yeah, if you guys need a private reading, you want more information on this, all my links are down below as well. And I get your reading to you in 48 hours, you guys. I don't mess around. So now we're on to number 3, turtle. Be joyful and trusting. Why not? This is the way we should be, right? And that's not saying that we're leaving ourselves vulnerable and laid bare to things, but let's trust the universe has a good plan mapped out for us, that, you know, that we can trust the fact that we are looked after, that we are going to be all right. This just showed up for the last group, Aries energy. I really feel like it's such purposeful, high-minded, active, self-starting time. Everybody wants to be assertive, and they're going to have this fire, exhilarating energy to go out and do what they want, be a leader, cheerlead for themselves, get these options, get these opportunities, and just full swing ahead. Like, nobody's playing around anymore. They want what they want and they're going for it. Also, your 7th house is going to be great partners, companionship, best friends, marriage, relationships. Some of you guys are bringing in and are going to be meeting the people that you're going to be engaged to and married to. You know, you're finding your life partners. You're finding also your tribe, your beautiful, high energy, helpful, resourceful, gorgeous tribe that wants what's best for you. You know, these are people on your level that you have great conversations with. You feel really good. It happens easily. It's not, you know, it's very effortless. You don't feel like you ever have to try or ever be anything that you are not. It's just 100% who you are. That's also how you're going to be meeting your soulmates and the people you're marrying too, because you're just you. And that's, that pure vibration of you is what matters. You know, new social awareness too, like, wow, you know, people, everybody's been through the ringer, and when we try to share and care within our stories, it's very bonding, right? It's a super bonding time for you. Just really great opportunities to meet people, love mates, people that you are going to marry, great tribes, people that are going to be lifelong friends, because you kind of have that radar up and you're ready for it, and other people are starting to notice that too. That's the thing, when we kind of like make it, we're ready. And we ask ourselves, you know, what could I do to make my life easier? Am I being overprotective of things that don't need protection? You know, it's like, when's the last thing that I accomplished that made me feel really good? And am I still setting strides towards that? Whether it's something you did for somebody. I'll give you an example. Today I was in the post office, and this woman was sending a package to Canada, unaware that when you send packages to Canada, you have to have a customs form filled out, and it takes about 5 to 10 minutes. There's all these things, and she's sitting at the counter with it, and the lady, for some reason, didn't know that much about it. So instead of getting aggravated, I just stepped up and I said, oh, listen, because she was like, what is this tax? What is this and that? And I was like, well, what's in your package? She said, what's in her package? I said, well, that's easy. They're not worried about any tax over $10 for a gift, so just put $9, because obviously it's not something that's precious, because it was just like, it was like a pair of shorts or whatever. I said, because they have to differentiate what is an expensive item that needs taxing at that end, and they'll hold it. And I just quickly laid it out for her, because a post office woman was kind of like aggravated that she brought her pamphlet that she had to fill up to the counter. So, you know, just helped her, and I laid it out really quickly for her, and she was so appreciative. And I feel like that's what we have to do. We have to help each other and connect into that energy. Now look at this beautiful energy that you have for you know, you have this 2 of swords, you have this 3 of cups, and then you have this beautiful 10 of wands. Now this is what we're releasing now and moving on to, and I love this, because you're going to have this great social energy. You have to not carry the burdens of others. This has been coming up in a lot of readings. We're not carrying the burdens of other people. If they have problems, if they have issues, they're no longer ours. We don't need to care, and we need to alleviate that, because we're paying attention to all these new, bright, beautiful tribes people that we're calling in. Sometimes we have friends that we've had since we've been small, and we don't really kind of take a refresh course on that. Has this person ever changed or grown, or are you still in some kind of weird relationship, almost like when you go home for Thanksgiving, how you fall back into that category, you know, of youngest child or oldest child or whatever it is. You've got to freshen up that energy, especially when you're changing and becoming more aware, because you have great social energy right now. I feel like you're going to be able to have this resilience to go in and go, I don't care about any kind of like rejection out there because I know who I am and I know what I want and I know I'm a good person. So it's like if somebody else, if I'm not their cup of tea or they're not mine, it's not, don't take it personally. It's just everybody has a different kind of bandwidth of what they accept and all of that. It's like, you've got this. I feel like you're right around the corner. Like adversity is not coming to knock on your door anymore. Attainment and completion is really in store for you because you're determined to do certain things in your life and you're going to have follow through. Some of you guys, you know, you're ready. You're going to be tapped into that love energy and you are going to have that future marriage partner come in for sure. Another part too with this Three of Swords is like we're letting go of any past heartbreaks or conditioned thinking of, oh, I don't know if I should trust this person. When you first meet somebody, you don't tell them everything, give them your heart and act like you're a couple the first couple weeks you know them. You know what I mean? So it's like you shouldn't be that vulnerable because you're just getting to know them and you should be asking yourselves, how trustworthy are they? And you have your eagle eye on them. So this is not, you know, no longer that or comparing somebody to your last terrible or most terrible relationship, which a lot of people do. Oh, I was hurt, so I don't know if I trust. Every single person is different. You're starting to align with that energy and know, right? You don't have to be defending or defensive all the time. You know, the battle is already won. You're ready to move on. Right now, it's like there's not so much required of you except for you to take care of yourself, but you have to ask yourself, what truth do I really need to know about myself in relationships, right? Do I need a little more independence within relationships? Let's be healthy. All of that, because sometimes it can be a defense mechanism and we're like we hardly ever see the person. So we kind of have to get this finely tuned energy into that and not make assumptions about other people that we've just met as well, right? I feel like it's time for excellent communication with you and really wise and logical thinking that's going to bring you to this calmer shore, this beautiful seventh house energy, because so many of you guys are just, you're ready for this. Your partners, your companionships, all of that. Sharing, common ground interests, going out, reviving all of that. So I love that energy for you, group 3. If you're new to my channel, welcome you guys. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read, I get your reading back to you within 48 hours. If you want to go to my Etsy store and check out some of the jewels and gems, I have new rings, the emerald rings, and some other goodies in there as well. Yeah, you're ready to go. You're like fierce. You are on fire and ready to do this, group 3. Beautiful, you guys. So I'm going to go upload. Love and light.